So, 1. It looks like a very insignificant number, right? It's a small value. It's a thing that usually people overlook. But today, I would say that if you believe in what one can do, if you believe in yourself, the power is tremendous. So my name is Brian, and today I would like to share about the power of one. So a show of hand, anyone knows the figure in the slides? Great! Alright, there's more than 10-20% in this room who knows who this person is. Alright, her name is Wangari Maathai. Okay, and she's the first African woman who received the Nobel Peace Prize laureate, and she has been awarded by the UN Messenger of Peace. Okay, I will not bore you with the long list of autobiography because she has achieved great feats. But what I would like to highlight today is one of her achievements, which is the Green Belt movement, GBM. So, GBM, Green Belt movement, is a movement that spread throughout the globe, but it can be traced back to a humble beginning at her own backyard. So in 1970s, okay, in 1970s, right, the livelihood of Kenyan is very hard. Okay, there are scarce water, the food security is very bad, and they have to keep on going further and farther to chop firewoods. Okay, so that they can secure their fuel and also to fence their house. So just a rough guess, what do you think in 1970s, right? How much of the forest is left in 1970s in Kenya? Just a rough guess. Anyone? 80%? 70%? Sorry? 50%? 60%? Okay, so in 1970s, that's what I thought as well, right? That's what I thought, because I was like, okay, people chopping trees, that wouldn't go as bad as I thought, right? Okay, but because of this, there is a need in clearing all these woods just to have their basic livelihood to be maintained. In 1970s, there's less than 2% of the original rainforest that is left because of all these habits. And you cannot blame them, because it's their own, they have to do this to survive, right? There are no other way out. But it's a deteriorating, evil, vicious cycle. The more they clean the firewood, the less they'll get in the future. So in 1970s, there's less than 2% of the original rainforest left in Kenya. And as a biologist, Wangari Maathai, she is very concerned on the ecosystem. So she said that, okay, you know what? Let's do something, okay? Let's do something simple. You are poor, you are poor, you are poor. So let's plant trees at our own backyard. Let's plant trees at our garden. Let's plant trees on this empty field over here. Okay, by planting trees, you can get some fruit. Okay, that supply food for your family. You can sell the wood that gets you some money, and Green Belt movement will offer you some monetary incentive as well. So it's a win-win situation. By planting trees, they are securing the water cables. The stream starts to run, and then they empower the woman that, oh, I can actually do something to help the family. I can actually do something to increase the income of my family. So eventually, this idea, right, the sparking of, hey, let's plant some trees. This idea spread to a worldwide phenomenon that by 2011, more than 51 million trees are planted in Kenya alone. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing? And this started with just a spark of an idea. So with just an idea, with one individual doing something with great effort, and all the puzzle will fall into pieces. Okay, so as of 2011, more than 51 million trees are planted, and this is what she said. It's the little things citizens do. That's what will make the difference, and my little things is planting trees. Everyone has their own little things. Everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own social standing or whatsoever. And everyone's little things are different. But all these little things counts. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's in Kenya, right? So how about Malaysia? Okay, what happened in Malaysia? Okay, as for me, I'm a member of Soka Gakkai Malaysia. So as the member of this organization, we are actively engaged in conducting peace-related exhibition, and of course there are various exhibitions, but one of the exhibitions that's related to sustainability and environmentalism is Seeds of Hope. Okay, visions of sustainability, steps towards change. So far, we've conducted this exhibition in various primary school, secondary school, higher institution, even some in Maktab Perguruan. Okay? So, and it has been conducted nationwide, and since 2005, the inception of Seeds of Change, which later on being upgraded, okay, upversion into Seeds of Hope, it has been viewed by more than 250,000 of viewers in Malaysia alone. Okay, 250,000. And thanks to the members of Soka Gakkai that's working hard in propagating this message of sustainability and environmentalism. So you see, even in this picture, right, even primary school students, they themselves can become the exhibition guide or the narrator. Because you see, the main aim of this exhibition is to inspire, is to empower everyone that each and every one of us has the power to make an action, to make an impact. So although he might not be not as fluent or as persuasive as an adult narrator, but I'm sure he has instilled a lot of correct philosophy by being a volunteer and by being a narrator himself. So just to share my personal experience, because I get to know this exhibition when I was in Form 6, alright, and I'm very excited to share this exhibition to everyone that I know. Because I was from a science stream background, we do learn about global warming, we do learn about greenhouse gases, we learn about pollution, but we don't feel there is a need to do anything. We don't feel, because when all this major global world issue is condensed into few lines of book in textbooks, you don't really feel that, oh, this is something serious. I mean, this is just factors causing water pollution, okay, ways to overcome water pollution. So it's very academic. It doesn't spur us into action. So when I get to know this exhibition, I decided to bring it to my Form 6 in Kajang High School, and to make it short, we made it a one-day event in which throughout Form 1 to Form 6, all the students and teachers managed to come and visit. And the best thing about this is that all the volunteers is not from SGM, all the volunteers is from the student itself and also the teachers that participated. Okay? And also, we managed to plant about 20 trees in conjunction of this event to make this event a beautiful end. We managed to plant about 20 trees in the school. So that's me. Okay, small little figure and I'm still very slim and handsome. Not as today. Okay, so of course 20 trees as compared to Wangari Maathai 51 million trees is very small. But I believe we should even start somewhere. That's why we start somewhere, and wherever we are, we just start somewhere with something. Okay, so bringing it back to when I entered my tertiary education in UPM, burning with the same desire, I decided to bring the same exhibition to my university as well. And I believe some of the committees are in the crowd as well today. Okay, so we managed to do a 5-day exhibition, and we have attracted more than 800 lecturers and students and also officials from the university itself to understand what is the meaning of Seeds of Hope and why do we, persist on doing all this throughout the way. Okay, so if you can see, this is the theme of the event. You can stop this. Actually, this is parallel with whatever the speakers have mentioned before. Every one of us has a choice. Every one of us can stop this. Okay, you can stop this ticking bomb from exploding. Okay, and also we managed to make, if you notice, this is a globe, and most of the material to make this globe is from junks and also trash from the roadside and also from garbage bin. Okay, because we really want to embody the meaning of reuse. Okay, so half of the globe is very dirty and half of the globe is very clean. And we are trying to portray the image that every one of us has the choice, every one of us can do something to make the world a better place. Okay, so this was in tertiary education, and just to share with you a very, very small experience of mine, like what we have done, right? So when I stay in college, when I go to the cafeteria, we have to eat, right? We makan. So when we makan, they provide us fork and spoon, but in plastic fork and spoon. So I go there 3 days a time, right? Because I lazy to pancho Milo, I go there eat my nasi lemak, and then I have to use the plastic fork and spoon, right? So eventually I said, okay, you know what? I will bring my own metal fork and spoon. Okay, I'll bring my own metal fork and spoon and then go there. So I go with my gang of friends. They will say, hey, why are you troubling yourself by bringing the metal fork and spoon while they are already providing the plastic fork and spoon over there? Then I said, At least I can save 3 pairs of fork and spoon every day I go there. Okay, this is some really small thing, but the funny thing is that after I go there for 1 week, 2 weeks, my friend eventually started to follow me. Okay, so they bring their own cup because they provide paper cups as well. They bring their own cup, and then if they want to tapao, they bring their own Tupperware, and we bring our own metal fork and spoon. So like what the other participant or presenter has said, everyone can make a change, no matter how small it is, no matter how insignificant it is. As long as we are able to inspire others, we did it. Alright? That's a success. So, alright. But you see, there's something lacking. There's so many individuals in this room that is striving towards environmentalism, striving towards sustainability. But why is it not a mainstream topic yet? What do you mean by not a mainstream topic? Say for example, today you call people go yam cha, right? You say, hey, you know, let's come and chill and stuff. Okay? So when you go to cafe, do you talk about, hey, let's talk about environmentalism and sustainability. Let's talk about global issue, air pollution, water pollution. No, right? We talk about, okay, for boys we talk about girls, alright? For girls we talk about boys, I don't know, maybe. Okay? So we don't really talk about this thing. We don't really talk about sustainability and environmentalism. It is still not in the, it's not the in thing, right? It's not the in thing to talk about. So whenever we talk about this, right, it's like, we all student can do what? Huh? We are just normal people, we are not rich. We are not powerful. We are not politicians. How can we do anything, right? We just leave it to the NGOs, leave it to the politicians. They'll do something, definitely. I'm sure they'll do something. Right? This is what normally we'll just easily brush it off when we talk about issues like this. So how do we leverage in this digital age, right? How do we leverage the power of social media? And how do we leverage the interest of youth into catapulting this into the main discussion? So I'm proud to introduce to you whatever we have discussed previously can be summed up in this one app itself. The name is MapThink. Okay, what's the meaning of MapThink? It means mapping and acting at the same time. In fact, all of you can actually take out your phone right now. Okay, all of you can actually take out your smartphone right now, go to App Store, Play Store, whatever, and search for this app, and you can download and explore for yourself. So basically, what is this MapThink all about? Okay, it is actually a platform for us whenever we have any of the activity that is related to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the 17 SDGs that has been mentioned previously by the MC and also by the presenters. As long as we have anything related to that, we can upload the picture. Okay, we can share it over here. It's like another platform, but specifically just for the 17 SDG. And by doing that, we actually inspire others to do the same thing. Say for example, achievement unlocked. Today, I bring my own tumbler to Starbucks. Right? That's a very simple move, but I'm sure 100% not everyone can do the same thing. Maybe just 10 of us can do the same thing. So you're actually encouraging other people to do the same thing as well. Although how small is it, how insignificant you may think, but actually it's a very big in terms of value. So this is a platform for us to learn from others, to also to inspire others and to spur others into action. Okay, and these are some of the product features. Okay, I'm not selling iPhone. So, okay, this is some of the features that you can do through these apps. Okay, you can share whatever you've done. You can browse like what's happening in Kajang right now, what's happening in Wisma Kebudayan SGM right now. Eventually, you can just take a picture and post up in here. Okay, what's happening in KL, what's happening in Ipoh, you can just browse through. You can interact between users. Okay, you can discover and you can unlock bonuses as you progress along the way. So before I end this, I would like to end this with one of my favorite quote, which says that if not me, who? If not now, when? Thank you very much for having me.